Will Smith's story begins in the streets of West Philadelphia, where he grew up in a middle-class family. His father was a military man, strict, tough, and unrelenting. Discipline ruled the house, and even though there was love, it sometimes felt hard to breathe under all that pressure. Imagine a young Will, full of dreams but carrying the weight of expectations. He was always trying to be perfect, always trying to please. Yet deep inside, a part of him feared failure. But that fear, it didn't paralyze him. Instead, it lit a fire inside him. A fire that said, I will be more. I will be something great. As a teenager, Will found his outlet in music. Rap became his escape, his way of expressing the energy, the fear, the excitement he felt about life. He became the Fresh Prince, a name that symbolized fun, youth, and freedom. But success came with its own price. Fame has a way of making you feel invincible on the outside, while vulnerable on the inside. He smiled for the world, but inside, he worried. What if this doesn't last? What if this success is temporary? Every laugh, every smile he gave to his fans was genuine, but behind it was a young man still figuring out his place in the world. When The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air became a massive hit, Will thought he had made it. This was his moment, the break that would take him to the next level. But with that success came the crushing pressure to always be funny, always be on. Behind the scenes, there were moments of doubt. Could he keep this up? What if one day the audience stopped laughing? Fame wasn't just an achievement, it became a responsibility. And for someone so young, that weight was heavy. But Will wasn't content with just being a TV star. He wanted more. He wanted Hollywood. And Hollywood wasn't going to be easy. He had to fight for every role, every opportunity. Independence Day was his big breakthrough, a film that made him a global superstar. But with every success, there was a battle to prove himself, to show the world that he was more than just a rapper, more than just a funny guy from TV. Inside, he carried the fear of failure, the pressure of being at the top and not knowing how long he could stay there. Then came the pursuit of happiness, a role that would change everything. This wasn't just a movie for Will, it was a reflection of his deepest fears and hopes. In the film, he played a father struggling to provide for his son, trying to hold on to hope, even when the world was falling apart around him. This was more than acting. Will knew what it felt like to struggle, to push through adversity, to fight for something more. Those tears in the film, they weren't just acting, they were real. They came from the core of his being, from the place that knew what it felt like to doubt yourself, but still keep going. And yet, even with all his success, Will faced failure. Movies that didn't do well, public criticism, personal struggles. He experienced it all, but Will had a special way of looking at failure. He didn't run from it. He faced it head on. For him, failure wasn't the end of the road. It was a lesson. Every setback taught him something new. Every fall made him stronger. He didn't let failure define him. He used it to fuel his next success. And now, today, Will Smith isn't just an actor or a musician. He's an inspiration. He's someone who has touched millions of lives, not just with his talent, but with his energy, his positivity, and his message. He teaches the world that success isn't just about talent. It's about resilience. It's about picking yourself up when you fall, about believing in yourself when no one else does, and about turning fear into fuel for greatness. Will's legacy isn't just the films he's made. It's the lives he's changed. He's shown the world that no matter where you come from, no matter what fears you carry, you can rise above it all. His journey, from a young boy in Philadelphia to a global icon, proves that anything is possible if you have the courage to chase your dreams. This is Will Smith's journey, a story of resilience, a story of fear turned into fuel, and a story that shows us all that greatness isn't given, it's earned.